Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. My name is Richard. If you're new to the channel, I've been made redundant. Actually, it's a compromise agreement. So when it comes to claiming job seekers allowance in the UK, I'm going to have problems. I thought I would be okay. However, because it's an agreement, Susie, please don't do that. Come on, let's go for a walk. Because it's an agreement between myself and the organisation, contractually, it looks like I'm almost resigning. So when it comes to getting the job seekers allowance, it looks like, upon further investigation, it looks like I'm not going to get it. But I do have some good news. This afternoon, what date is it today? Hang on, it is the 21st of May, Thursday afternoon. This comes out Friday, I think. This afternoon I have a final interview for a role, and unless I really screw it up, it's virtually guaranteed that I'm going to get it. This role will help support a new channel which is going to be called Dickie's Car World. I nearly forgot it then. And I will have access to many cars, new cars, and I will be test driving them and giving you reports. I often find on my other channel that when I do car reviews, which are few and far between, that they are more successful than motorcycle reviews. So I'm starting up a new channel. I'll give you the details on the screen, so you can go and subscribe before I start putting content up on that, if you're into cars. And I'm not, but I appreciate that a lot of people are into cars. My God, it's beautiful out here. Absolutely gorgeous. In my rucksack, I have a new toy. I have the DJI Avata 360 drone. And I purchased this a couple of days ago. This is the first proper test flight today. So I'm going to put some footage up while I'm giving you my monologue. So you can see what the output is from that particular drone. I think more of the younger people should have things like drones and cameras to allow them to be a bit more creative, rather than sitting in front of a TV screen playing on a PlayStation or an Xbox. However, that's just my thought. That's just my thought. In all, it cost about £640, and people would probably be saying, my God, you're spending £640 when you're about to be made redundant or compromise agreement. Well, yeah, because I think there's more opportunity with this drone than just chasing motorbikes. Yeah. So having looked at and done a few telephone calls, there may well be more opportunities for me to use this drone for other business, which is great. And if that is true, then I will probably be getting a second Avata 360, just to double up the resilience of the business. And at £600 odd, it's okay. It really is okay. And I think we have a mindset when we lose our job, we go into a panic state where we stop our spending. And I understand that. The missus is a bit like that. She's the accountant, where all the accounts get locked down and you can't spend and no Chinese takeaways. I understand that. I understand that. Come on, Susie. Oh, she's there. She's behind me. I do understand that kind of approach, but sometimes you need to invest, or what is it? Speculate to accumulate? Speculate to accumulate. Wow. And that's exactly what we're doing. And it's going to be interesting times. Let me see if I can get through here. Here we go, here we go. Speculate to accumulate. So the DJI Avata is a 360-degree camera, not unlike the camera that I'm using right now, which is the DJI Osmo 360. So generally speaking, the Osmo 360 has been absolutely fantastic, but it allows you to be super creative rather than a single focus camera. It does allow you to be super creative in the post editing. But when it comes to post editing, you do need a bit of a powerful computer. So just bear that in mind. If you ever think about getting a 360, you do need a powerful computer. So I've got an interview today. As long as I don't do anything stupid, I should get that role. I'll start that role in July. The money, the remuneration from that role will be just about enough to allow me not to spend any of the money that I've received in the redundancy package or compromise agreement. So that means that there's capital there amongst the capital that I've already got, which also stops me from claiming any benefits. And it should be okay. We should be okay. I've got the month of the month of June off, because I'm doing some more motorcycle work on my other channel, and I'm also going to spend a week's holiday in a caravan, a static caravan in Cornwall. And I'll be going down there in our little electric vehicle, which is a Dacia Spring. The Dacia Spring features on the channel where it's mainly motorcycles and gets loads and loads of comments and loads of views. Just look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. In fact, let's walk back because I want to do the flight. So when I come to the end of this video, I'll actually get the drone out and start flying it and recording it and testing it out just to see what it's like. But, you know, the future's not looking so dim. I have another corporate role going through the process of 27 interviews. And that's a joke. It's not 27, but it feels like it. And we're going to have to wait and see how that goes. The question from my perspective is, do I want to go back into corporate world where I'm constantly fighting accountants and the customer and the vendors to achieve the right product at the right price on time? So, do I want to do that? I don't know. I've had 40 years of working in IT and have done very well. I sometimes question how I got that far, from being a software developer all the way up to the top of the line, and then came down a bit because I'm not that great at politics. I say what I see. And if it doesn't make the customer or the accountant or whoever happy, then I end up being pulled up into HR. You know, common sense prevails, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So one more week until I leave the company. It's not my company. I've said that in the past, or our company. There's no such thing as that. Come on, Susie. Are you there? All right, good girl. Come on. Come on through. Good girl. So one more week. Ironically, I finish on the 31st of May, but I won't get paid my redundancy payment, compromise agreement, until about the middle of June. That's not a major problem. That's not a problem. It's just strange. The whole team in the UK is being made redundant. Let's call it redundancy. Is being made redundant. And I suspect that the whole of the UK will be shut down simply because of politics and the costs of, because I work for an American company, and the costs associated to taxation from a business perspective with it being a bit too high. And I understand that. I do understand that. It's not this organisation that's going through the same problem. Many organisations across the UK are having the similar problems, which is really, really sad. But I am looking forward to leaving. I'm handing over my responsibilities to someone else in another country, and their taxation costs are cheaper. And that's how it is. I suspect a lot of people in the UK will be losing their jobs as businesses close down and move their efforts abroad, because it's cheaper to employ. Cheaper taxes. Don't know. You tell me what you think. So one more week to go, and then I'm free. I am free. It was a good time while it lasted. My goodness. Right, I'm going to bring the video to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to. There are no videos on Dickie's Car World, but if you're into cars, go and subscribe, and let's see where that goes. Let's see where that goes. Really, the content on it will start in sort of June, mid-June maybe, and we'll take it from there. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. If you're subscribed, thank you. I've got about 1,500 subscribers, and if you're not subscribed, you might want to watch my journey through the next months into 2027 of where we go. I am thinking about moving abroad. There's a good chance we're going to be moving abroad. So we'll suck it and see. Vietnam seems to be the place to go at the moment. I'm happy to go to Vietnam, go there for 6 months, rent out an apartment, see what happens. Have you ever been to Vietnam? I haven't. I've lived in other countries, so I'm used to living in other countries, and I'm used to living in countries that are not so wealthy. So that's okay. That's okay. Have you lived abroad? Tell me in the comments below. I've had some good times and learnt lots of things by living abroad. Anyway, let's have a look at this drone and have a great day. Hopefully you'll have seen some footage by now of the drone and of flying from the drone. And maybe give me a comment, see what you think. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.